What's up, ONEONHIPHOP? It's your boy Jamel Lamar. So today is a little special for me, and usually I get amped when I'm feeling special. But let me step up a little bit. It's extremely special because the young lady I'm about to interview is not only, can I say, somebody I've looked up to for a while, but she's a friend, she's a colleague, she's a high school friend. Like, we really went to high school together. We was running the halls. We was running the halls.
We battle about our height
we won't battle. What you mean battle?
I'm taller, man.
Why you battle?
Why do we always gotta do
battle?
this? Did we agree that I'm taller?
Listen,
right?
Listen.
Even my glam
Listen. Your glam team, but they can't even see right. They had drunk.
You can't see. Yeah, that's what happened.
ONEONHIPHOP.
I am taller.
ONEONHIPHOP. Let me introduce you to the very first Sexy of the Week. KCD from the Come Up Shows. What's up, man? Listen,
what's up, man?
I'm gonna say this in the most genuine way I can ever say it, and I want people to hear this. I'm proud of everything you've done.
Thank you.
Like, I've seen you come from literally bottom, and it wasn't really the bottom. You was hanging with the basketball players. They had you on their shoulders, but I've seen you do things that would ordinarily break a woman and get through it, and then still smile like, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm proud of you in so many different ways. It's only right that you were the first Sexy of the Week female.
Thank you.
Now, we gonna get to these questions, because I know y'all want to know some shit. Like, I want to know some shit. So, but being in the entertainment industry, I mean, give a little bit of your resume, because it's a lot of things you do. You just don't host. You do a couple of things.
Oh, wow. I did artist development, did artist management, consultations. I'm actually now working on a big project in Atlanta with Artwork Studios, and the development process of multiple artists at one time. That's the project that I'm actually working on that a lot of people don't know about, so you guys are kind of hearing it first on here. Besides my team and everybody knowing what's going on, but that's what I'm dedicated to now. I wanna help multiple artists. I know management gets hard when it's one artist, two artists, but I actually want to develop multiple artists, help develop multiple artists. I want to work with management teams and basically do artist incubation. I say that. I like to use the word incubation now because my stylist definitely, when I explained to him what we were planning on doing, he was like, I love the word incubation because nobody actually kind of develops these artists like this no more, especially by multiple artists at a time. Like, I want to actually have maybe 20, 30 artists at a time in the studio, and I have my partner in Atlanta, like I said, Artwork Studios. We're actually working on situating everybody where they come in, they get consulted, and wherever they need help at is where they will work on, which is production, writing, choreography, photography. You see, you guys, I have GVI on set. They actually film all the shows. They've actually been with me from like the very beginning, maybe like the second show.
And before you can go, I'm gonna say this real quick. Shout out to everybody, because her team is even Paul Robeson. That's where we met.
He actually just walked in right now.
That's where we met.
He's
I'm gonna bring him in the shot. I'm gonna bring him in the shot.
He's our nucleus.
Come over here, bro.
He puts a lot of this together.
Don't. This is family.
This is also a Robeson alumni.
This is family. From 1996 until today.
And he's
family.
He's helped me a lot.
So
a lot.
I'm gonna say this.
Brother from another.
I mean, this is. We ran a hall together. We did class together.
So it's amazing that I get actually have these guys here with me today. From Sino on, like Sino introduced me to Sophie. Sophie introduced me to Cara. Barry introduced me to Jinx. Like, this is all Karen. Karen is Sophie's niece. Like, that's why I say he's like the nucleus to everything, because it's like through him I was able to actually gain a lot of the people that I love and that are next to me right now, and I'm so grateful and thankful for everything that these guys do for me, that it's just, let me not tear up.
Go ahead.
Let me
go ahead.
and it's getting there already. Look, once I start talking about them, I get sentimental. Oh, you're dead.
That's right. When you asked me to tear up, I did it. I did it.
Look, oh God.
I love you too, girl.
What
you
happened to me today is amazing. I got my daughter on set. Come here, boo.
Yeah, come on, James. Come on. She's like, you gonna be in this shot. Don't have me come over there.
Today was definitely a special day. So to have Mel come, and actually I've been trying to get this interview for him going because he actually reached out to me, like he said, for the first Sexy of the Week.
Damn.
I was like, me? Sexy of the Week? You know, I'm kind of
listen
a little
here.
too old for that, but...
Do me a favor. Y'all motherfuckers stop calling me. I'm not giving you her number. I'm not sitting there passing messages. Stop calling me. God damn. I don't need this right now.
Yo, forget what I'm talking about, yo. I just got the
Forget about my artistry, right?
Exactly.
But this is my daughter also. They all have a
Yes.
part in this too. It takes a village. So, I mean, I'm thankful to have her on set too. And she's being coached and mentored by everybody here, which is a blessing of mine as well. Say hi. She always says she's never in my interviews or I don't mention her. So here she is. She's me with a 10 and a little taller.
A lot taller actually, but you know, I ain't saying nothing.
You know what?
But
What other question you got?
Like this is well over 20 years. Y'all don't understand it. Well over 20 years, but it's like for me, it is, and I've been in this business a while. But I've never forgotten about these two ever.
I swear I want to thank Mel, because Mel always reaches out. Mel finds something that he feels that could benefit me or the team, he's going to call me. Mel has no problem with reaching out and saying, you need this. He's just basically just like us. Like, there's no holding back. Your network is my network, and I thank him all the time for it. You know, some people,
it's love.
sometimes I feel like he oversees me thanking him, but I really do appreciate it.
I kind of do it, but you know, yeah, I understand you get busy. You know me out there in the island.
His thing is the calling back. As soon as I say I'm gonna call him back, he starts his stuff.
No. Let's say this right. She'll say, I'm gonna call you back in 5 minutes. You won't hear from him in 5 months. 5 months. But this is. If y'all ever want to know what hip hop family is or family period is, just look at us, man. That's all it's ever been. But we're gonna get back to this interview, so get the hell out the shot.
Shout out to Mel because and right before we even cut this soup, he was the first person who brought me to a radio show. You know what I'm saying? When we was even shit in high school. You know what I'm saying? And he'd been. You know what I'm saying?
That's when they was saying I was lying in school. They were like, you lying.
You
Now he lying. He's just always lying.
And I said, come with me one day, and that's it. It was the rest was history.
It was a rap.
Now he all over the world. He traveling to South by Southwest. He working with Cardi B and all that. Now I'm starting to tear up a little bit. God damn, I did a lot.
Yeah, job well done. That's a receipt. Keep on doing the work.
To know you is one thing. To see you work is a lot more than, because if you go down the internet, you will see you in so many different tremendous images. Now, in this kind of business, now it's of course male dominated, or rather, it was male dominated. For you to, and you know, when I ask this question, I usually ask it to female artists. Now, you are, in my opinion, a journalist. So, as a female journalist in this business, what would you say are the pros and cons?
Well, the pros, I think, are we're the underdogs. Women are definitely the underdogs in the industry, but we're definitely prevailing. This is a new era of women taking over as far as seeing their strength and actually conquering what they want to do. So I think that's the pro. The con is with looks, along with being a female, it makes it kind of hard for the male viewers to concentrate. Like he said, you know, people will say, I want her number, I want this and that, instead of concentrating on the content they could get or the actual, the look of everything, of, you know, it's just focusing on looks and beauty, and not look inside of what everything is besides what you see on the outside. That's what I would say is pros and cons.
Now, what would you want? You have a bright future in this business, but what would you want your legacy to say at the end of the day?
I wanna make them into the superstars that they want to be. All I need is a little bit of drive, talent, and determination. And I think with that enough, I should be able to help as many people as possible to become who they want to be.
I dig it.
And be one of the first people for them to trust into going into this industry, because this industry is crazy. You sign one contract that's like,
Man, listen.
you could be screwed for the rest of your life, and that's where music goes left, when an artist no longer wants to.
Of all time, who is your top MC? You're gonna pick one. You can't go, oh, I got more than one. It's gotta be one person.
I love Fab. Fab is my because it's swag. This Fab ain't never let me down. Like
Fab, co-sign, a couple shows.
Fab.
Now here's the next one. Top female MC of all time.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never been able to let Little Kim go. Like Little Kim in high school, and since I'm sitting here with you, like I was Queen Bee fanatic. Like this day and age, like I said, I'm with the underdog thing, like the takeover, I'm not taking no for an answer. So you know who I'm about to say, right? Cardi. I'm Team Cardi. I'm sorry.
I think it's a Spanish thing you asked me. But
it ain't no Spanish thing. Cardi is dominating. Did you guys just find out that she's going to be on a movie with Jennifer Lopez? Like,
congratulations, Cardi.
It's win on top of win on top of win on top of win.
She's doing it, and congratulations to you. Now, next question. Top hip-hop group of all time.
Ooh, Wu-Tang.
Ooh. The editor right now, he's tingling because that's his favorite hip-hop group. He's tingling.
Wu-Tang has always been one of my favorites as far as groups. I mean, because they was all deep. And it's like, all of them had their own personality. All of them were kind of just nice. It wasn't like one that was missing some kind of...
Yes.
Like, well, everybody went out singular basis and they still did numbers.
Who was your favorite Wu-Tang member? Mine was Meth. Oh, it's always been Meth.
Meth and Redman.
Well, Redman ain't part of Wu-Tang.
Oh, you said Wu-Tang. I'm sorry. ODB.
ODB was a part of Wu-Tang? Was he? Oh, he was. I'm sorry. I'm bugging out now. All right, so...
You trying to look.
All right, so
I could confuse Redman, right? He wasn't.
I'm gonna forget about ODB. So the last question, and this is always my favorite question, because, and this is, I shout out DJ Red Alert all the time, because not even him could answer this question. Favorite freestyle of all time. I'm gonna get out. Tell you I'm gonna get out. Get it.
Favorite freestyle?
Freestyle.
I don't know. You might have got me there too. I did it. I got Southern Mecca. No, that wasn't a freestyle.
That was a freestyle.
That's it. Biggie.
I got it. See?
I get it. He did this shit. I got it.
See, she would have known that shit by the Sunday note, right?
I got
She would have said nothing. But okay, that's it. But it's only right. A girl from Brooklyn would love that freestyle. But One on Hip Hop. This is one of our many queens of hip hop. You don't have to be an artist to be a queen of hip hop. You can also be a journalist, entrepreneur.
Sure.
You can be a mother. Coaching the next league to come in, because she ready to take on 2 or 3 shows. She might do the.
See, it's possible. She might
be doing BET Junior. We never know that. And if BT do something,
She actually hosted the Come Up Show Kids a couple years ago when she was younger, so we might come.
See, bring it back. You gotta bring it back. But, Casey,
No,
forever,
thank you.
forever,
Forever,
a dear
ever.
friend. A dear friend. And you know, I might lose a couple of girlfriends because of you, but hey, fuck it.
They be alright. I'm gonna be around forever.
That's a fact. That's a fact. One on Hip Hop, Jamel Lamar, Casey D. And remember, the Come Up shows, tell them where to reach you.
Well, you can reach me at either on Instagram, Casey's Empire, CASEYS Empire, or you can follow us on the shows page, thecomeupshows.com. It's the exact same way it said, THE, The Come Up Show.
And stop calling me, stop DMing me. I'm not giving her number to nobody. I'm going to repeat this shit.
Unless you want artist consultations or anything like that,
it.
he can give you an email to contact.
Don't get it, and don't use my name too much. Yeah, Mel told me to call you. I didn't tell you how to call her. If you ain't got at least $1,000, don't call her about nothing. It better be business. Or just aside, Come shows, our very first Sexy of the Week, and probably our Sexy of the Decade.
Oh.
She battling a little bit. I've been getting a couple of emails, but as of right now, she's holding it down. She's strong. Keep checking us out every day, every week, every one on Hip Hop. You dig? I know you.